Well, hello, my guys, gals, and non binary pals. We're back with Contractville, styling our way to success. And we're going to jump into our next mission. So, here we have Carol, and we're going to be redoing a daughter's room. It's her birthday, completely revamped room, and she's growing up quickly. So, possibly a teenager. So as I can see now, we're going to be replacing some flooring, good, and painting the walls. No plaster needed, and buying a couple of things. So let's go ahead right away and get that paint and flooring, and then we can style things after that. And we're going to have a pretty dark room with the violet color. So we don't want to go too dark, but we still want it to look nice. And I think just a simple straight slatted wood should work for us. Okay, let's take a look in here. And it looks like we've got a lot of things to get out of this room, but we want to make sure we're keeping all of these new items in the room. So let's get started. All right, let's rip up these floors. And we always want to make sure that you paint first if you ever have to change the floors. That way you don't worry about getting any paint on those new floors. It saves you a lot of time and hassle, especially when you just have cement or concrete as your base block. And so it's known the customer's scope did not include the skirts or crown molding. Okay, let's get these floors laid out properly. All right, a nice bright violet room and some wood flooring that can really get loved and not scuffed up. We're still dealing with a child, even though it may be a teenager or preteen. We don't really want to do some expensive floors for them. So let's get shopping. We're going to be able to sell these at the end of our mission for a little bit of extra income. All right, so we have unlocked mission needs. So, since this is a kid's room, we're definitely going to need a makeup table, posters, and guitars. So, we're looking at music. Why don't we start there? Really easy to get a guitar, some posters. So, I don't really want to build off of a bed. So, let's just get a classic bed with a nice pattern. Now the makeup table, something small and classic. Again, so we've got the violet is the room color. Let's go along that spectrum and see what we like to match it. All right, and the ottoman they always have to have in the room. We're going to make this our makeup table's chair. We'll put the seat in the same color to match our makeup table. All right, nightstand. So we chose a light gray. Now this is going to be someone who's going to use their nightstand, but we still want it to be, fun. So, and we'll put in those whites and grays to kind of tone into the bed. All right, and then a wardrobe. With a large piece of furniture like this, especially with the glass, you always want to make it wood. So let's go ahead and have it match the inlay with the makeup table and the stool. And then maybe we'll throw a little raspberry detail on the bottom, just for fun. Okay, so this one we need 2 rugs. So let's see if anything pops out. And let's see what we have matching in the round rugs. There we go. Got some bringing in the blues and orange. And that's everything on our must-have list. So as always for those side tables, we're going to want a lamp. And let's go with these adjustables. Let's go with a nice silver pop of color for that shade. So now we just need to go on and pick out some decorations. And then most importantly for a child, we're going to need some place for them to study. So we'll get them something simple, try to match the wood grain so it's not too jarring, and we'll give them a nice simple chair with just a hint of that raspberry. Okay, let's get loaded up. Okay, let's see our room. Wow, that violet really does have a nice feel to it, very rich, and it doesn't close in the room at all. So, some things we added is a mirror. We gotta have that in the kind of central big open area. You can dress, and then this is where you look at yourself to see if you need to change anything. We've got to have a desk and a little diary here. Hopefully, no one sees it or spies on it. And just some books and such. Not too cluttered, a nice clean space. And that was supposed to be great. And then we have a little music corner. They wanted a guitar, so we gave them some nice small prints, unfortunately. And then the stool can be moved over to the makeup area if they need to do their makeup. Small enough that it's versatile, it can kind of fit any scene. So we got them some makeup and some nice decorations, and of course, a little lamp here that lights them up a bit. And then our bed area. Kept it kind of neutral with the grays and the blues in here. Some lamps that can be direction, aimed in case they needed. Some lotion for the night. And our kind of pathetic posters up there because I always put posters above my bed as a teenager. Yeah, and then our wardrobe with our Mr. Cat table topper. So, tell me what you think about the room. And with that, this mission is done. One thing that's great about these decorating missions is that you can always sell all of that old furniture. So thank you all for stopping by, and see you later.